Hello everyone, dear friends. Today we are going to learn the unit phase equilibrium belongs to physical chemistry. Now question born in your mind, what is phase, what is equilibrium? Generally matter exists in three states: solid phase, liquid phase, gaseous phase, and there is equilibrium. As we know, homogeneous system, heterogeneous system. Homogeneous means the system consisting only one phase throughout. Heterogeneous system means the system consisting more than one phase throughout. These phases exist in heterogeneous system. Willard Gibbs in 1874 he studied different heterogeneous systems and effect of the temperature, pressure and concentration on heterogeneous system. He predicted phase rule equation known as Gibbs phase rule equation. The equation is F plus P is equal to C plus 2. F, where F is degree of freedom, P is number of phases in a system, C is number of components present in a system, 2 there are variables temperature and pressure. Now we learn more in details. See here. Dear friends, phase equilibrium. In 1874, Willard Gibbs studied different heterogeneous system. And he predicted that the effect of temperature, effect of pressure and effect of concentration or composition on a heterogeneous system in equilibrium. And he put forth equation F plus P is equal to C plus 2, where F is degree of freedom. Freedom of a system, where P is the number of phases in a system, C number of components in a system, and 2 are temperature and pressure. These are the two variables. Now see here, Willard Gibbs studied the effect of temperature, effect of pressure on a heterogeneous system. Consider here by plotting graph you may understand properly. Suppose this is diagram. Here is the pressure, here is the temperature. Consider a one component system. Suppose water is one component system, and water exists in three states. You know, ice, solid state, liquid water and another water vapor. There are three stages are equilibrium here. and when applying the pressure and temperature to water system, the diagram is obtained the curves. Such type of the curve is obtained here. Here this diagram, and here this is the ice phase called solid phase. Here is the liquid water, liquid phase, and here one is the vapor phase. Vapor. These are the three phases. By applying the pressure and temperature, these are two variables. This diagram here is the silent feature is curves. These are the curves. Suppose this is the point, here is the O, this is triple point, three curves meet here, and here is suppose is B point, here is A point, is C point. These are the curves exist here. By applying the pressure and temperature, the heterogeneous system, taking examples, water exists in three phases, and there is equilibrium between the ice phase, equilibrium with the liquid phase, liquid equilibrium with the vapor phase. Now here increasing temperature, increasing pressure, such type of the phases separate here. Here is the ice, here is the vapor. In this curve, along this curve, two phases are equilibrium. Along with these curves, liquid and vapor are equilibrium. Here ice and the liquid are equilibrium. Such a type of the number of the phases obtained, and he predicted the equation for heterogeneous system is F plus P is equal to C plus 2. We learn more in this such type of diagram in a water system. Now question may arise in your examination. What is phase rule equation? And explain the term involved in it. The terms are degree of freedom, phases, and the components. Now the statement of the phase rule equation is it states that number of degree of freedom plus number of phases is equal to number of components plus 2 in a heterogeneous system are in equilibrium. This is the statement, and these are the terms we explain one by one. Dear students, phase rule equation is F plus P is equal to C plus 2, or F is equal to C minus P plus 2. This is phase rule equation. Now the terms explain the terms involved in it. F is the degree of freedom, where F is degree of freedom, number of degree of freedom in a system. Then C is equal to number of components of a system. P is equal to number of phases of a system. We explain one by one. F is the degree of freedom, C is number of components present in a system, F is number of phases in a system. Now let us take first phase P. Phases, it is denoted by P. Phases, it may be solid, liquid, or gases. The definition of phase is physically distinct and mechanically separable parts of the heterogeneous system in equilibrium is called as phase. In a system, phase may be one or more than one. Consider an example. Consider example: pure gas or pure substance, pure gas or any pure substance, any pure substance consists of single phase because it is no in a mixture, it is homogeneous solution or homogeneous solvent, homogeneous liquid. Hence the pure gas or any pure substance, it has single phase. Example O2 or example nitrogen or water, example benzene. Each substance it has single phase. Now take second example mixture of air. Mixture of air, it consists of how many phases? Air consists of nitrogen gas, oxygen gas, carbon dioxide gas and argon gas. The mixture of gases, but that mixture is homogeneous mixture. Hence a mixture of gas, it has single phase. It is single phase. Then another examples, the mixture of water plus ethyl alcohol. It is miscible solution. It form a complete homogeneous solution. It has single phase. Now another example, benzene plus water. Benzene and water, it form immiscible solution. There are two phases. Two liquid phases are here. Two liquid phases in these systems. Now another examples, fourth examples, we take the freezing water. Freezing water consists of the solid ice. Solid ice is equilibrium with liquid water equilibrium with water vapor. Here in this case there are three phases. Freezing water consists of three phases: solid phase, liquid phase and water vapor. There are three phases, but it is only single water gives three phases. Hence the water system, it is a heterogeneous mixture. It is a heterogeneous mixture. Now the another term we take component. Next term is component. Number 2, component. It is denoted by C. Components, it is denoted by C. The definition is the smaller independent chemical constituents or molecules in terms of which the composition of every phase can be specified to define the system completely is called component. Take example, freezing water. Freezing water consisting consisting three phases. Three phases. Ice. Ice is equilibrium with liquid water. It is equilibrium with the water vapor. Water vapor. Now there are three phases. Freezing water consists of three phases. Each phase have the least component. Suppose here this ice. The composition of the ice water, its chemical composition list, it require H2 and O. It is the least component. And here the liquid water also, it has the least component H2O. The least component of water vapor is H2O. Not single element H2 cannot give the composition of the ice, can't give the composition of liquid water, cannot give the composition of the water vapor. Single element oxygen also can't explain the composition of the ice, liquid water and water vapor. All these three phases require the chemical least component H2O. Hence water is one component system and least component is H2O. Now take second example. Mixture of oxygen and nitrogen gases. There are two components, oxygen and nitrogen. Two components here. Two components here, but oxygen and nitrogen gas, it form a homogeneous mixture. It has single phase, one phase. Components two phases, there are only one phase, single phase. Now next example of the system is sulfur system. Sulfur system, symbol S. This system, sulfur system, it is one component and it has four phases. It is one component and it has four phases. Phases are the monoclinic, M for monoclinic sulfur. Second is the rhombic sulfur, liquid sulfur and the vapor. These two are solid phases. This one is liquid and this one is the vapor. All these are the four phases, and all these four phases specified the only one component. There is only one component, sulfur. It gives the four phases. Hence it is one component, four phases system. The last examples, it is the saturated solution of sodium chloride, NaCl, in a water. Suppose we take a beaker and this beaker containing what, here is the water is there, and you have to add solute sodium chloride from this spatula. This we get the here solution is aqueous solution of sodium chloride. Then going to adding this the sodium chloride more and more. Here there is no more dissolution of sodium chloride take place here. This is the sodium chloride settle down here, and this is the solid phase. This solid phase is known as the saturated phase. Saturated solution of NaCl. hence saturated solution of sodium chloride in water, it has two phases. One is aqueous solution of sodium chloride, another is the saturated. This is a solid one. This is the solid phase. It is a solid saturated solution of the sodium chloride. But how many phases are here? There are two phases. And how many components? There are water and the NaCl, two components. The saturated solution of sodium chloride in water, it is two components and two phases system. Now take the last the term degree of freedom. Degree of freedom, it is denoted by F, degree of freedom. The degree of the freedom is defined as the least number of variable factors such as temperature, pressure, concentration must be specified so that the remaining variables are fixed automatically, and system is defined completely is known as a degree of freedom. Now let us consider the water system. We may draw diagram for the understanding purpose. You will get clear idea. Now here is a pressure and here is temperature. This is water. See, water, it is one component, three phases systems. Now applying these conditions to water system, and then we obtained the nature of the graph is like this. It is for the only for understanding purpose. Now these are the curves. Suppose this is the B point, the O point, this is the A, this is C. Applying these conditions to the heterogeneous water systems, the diagram divides in the curves BO, OA curve and OC curve, and the areas or the phases. Here is the ice, solid phase. Here is the liquid water present, and here is the vapor phase. Now here the thief, and this is the OA. This line is interface or boundary. This is the boundary between the two phase. Between the ice here liquid. This boundary between here is the liquid phase, here is the vapor phase. This curve, all these curves, this curve OA curve, along this curve two phases are equilibrium, liquid, and here is the vapor phase. Here is the now liquid is equilibrium with vapor here, and here BO here is ice, solid phase, and here is vapor phase. The ice is equilibrium with vapor phase, and this is the OC curve. Here ice is equilibrium with the liquid phase. But all along these curves, at any point we fix here. Suppose this point is here, you fix this point on this curve at any point here, and here if we specify the temperature, suppose you have this temperature, then the another variable is automatically fixed. Is remaining variable is automatically fixed. The temperature is now here specified, and here pressure is fixed. That means the liquid is equilibrium with vapor. It has 1 degree of freedom. It has single 1 degree of the freedom, f is equal to 1, system is monovariant. Now here also, here is ice, here is vapor, two phases are coexist along with the curve, and the degree of the freedom is 1. This system is monovariant. Here is also along with this curve, the two phases coexist, ice and liquid coexist here. And if here, suppose here we fix the point, this pressure is specified, then automatically temperature is fixed, the degree of the freedom is 1 here. The curve's degree of freedom f is equal to 1, and for this the system is monovariant. And this is the boundary between the two phases. And here also the areas also, a BOC area, this area is solid phase, this area CaOC, this area is liquid phase, and this area is vapor phase. There are areas, curves, and the triple point of these points. And here this point here, three phases, vapor phase, liquid phase, and ice phase, three phases meet at this point. Here is the 3 points. Ice is equilibrium with the liquid is equilibrium with the vapor. But here temperature here and here pressure is automatically fixed, and there is no need of any variables to fix here. Therefore here the system is non-variant, f is equal to 0. System is non-variant or invariant. Now we may also details we calculate here by using the phase rule equation. Dear students, our phase rule equation is f is equal to c minus p plus 2. If here there are the three terms, a 1 2 3, if two the terms no, then another one we can determine applying the phase rule equation. Now applying phase rule equation, we can determine the degree of freedom. Applying phase rule equation. Now here, suppose for the for curve there are two phases are equilibrium. Suppose liquid is equilibrium with vapor. In this there are two phases here along with the curve. Suppose there are two curves are equilibrium for the water here. We know here there are phases are here, two phases. Component, it is the water system, component in water, components 1. Then we can determine the degree of freedom. Applying the phase rule equations, f is equal to c minus p plus 2, f is equal to component 1 phases 2 plus 2, degree of the freedom is 1, system is monovariant. Or univariant. Now take another. If there are water systems, three phases are equilibrium. Ice is equilibrium with liquid water, it is equilibrium with vapor water. Then here the phases are three phases, number of components water 1, and we can determine third factor. Here is the degree of freedom. Applying the phase rule equation, plus 2, degree of freedom, component 1, phases here 3, 2 here, degree of freedom is equal to 3 minus 3, this is equal to 0, degree of freedom is 0, system is non-variant or invariant. Now last example we see here, the saturated solution of sodium chloride. Saturated
solution of sodium chloride NaCl in a water. Here how many phases are there? Saturated one, another aqueous solution of sodium chloride. Number of phases are 2. Components present in here, components water one, another is NaCl 2 component. We can determine another if the degree of freedom F is equal to C minus P plus 2. F is equal to number of the components here 2 minus phases are 2 plus 2. Here the degree of freedom is equal to 2. System is bivariant. In this way we learned here phase rule equation and what are the terms involved in it. Thank you.